Hello, it's Susie Ramroop here, transformation coach extraordinaire. I just wanted to share something with you that I realised this week. So my daughter has been at school for 4 days. Well, she had been when this story took place. And I got the dreaded call, that call where they say, Mrs. Ramroop, I don't want to worry you, but your daughter's had a little accident. She's okay. She's not gushing with blood, but, etc., etc. And I managed it quite calmly. I didn't panic because my brain was saying, well, you know what, even if she's cut her head open, that's what they use glue for in the hospital. It's got to be pretty bad for this to be, not remedial in some way. So anyway, with this calm exterior, I thought, it's fine. And obviously I have this stuff, but I still have to remind myself because I was walking to the car at a slightly quicker pace than I would normally do. So, constantly noticing what I was doing in response to this situation. But this is not the point of my story. The point is, what I noticed was that whilst I was rushing to get there, I saw it important that I went via the supermarket. And I went via the supermarket to buy nice things for her because I somehow tapped into an old belief of mine that food is going to make her feel better. Now, I ask you to reflect on this from this point forward because I, for some time, have not been turning to food emotionally. However, it was just interesting that drama about which I was being calm, clearly there was something inside me that thought, I know, emotional drama equals comfort food. So, I go into the supermarket and I try and buy her favourite snack in the right colour. Then I think, maybe she'll want a croissant, she might like comfy food. And I thought, what am I doing? You know what? She just needs a cuddle. She doesn't need all of this food. But I just thought it was really important that had I not caught myself, I would have been imposing those old thoughts on her that aren't going to serve her in any way in her life. So I picked her up and I got there and she immediately said, I don't want to go home. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. What would you like to do? Well, I just want to go and play. And the teacher just looked at me in disbelief and said, this is a different child to the one that I saw a moment ago. And then I had another thought of, supposing we are mirrors. This is a belief that I do hold. We get back what we project out into the world. Had I gone into the school and gone, oh gosh, she okay? She probably would have got all needy and started crying. But actually, I was like, you all right? Yeah, are you going to, yeah, okay, yeah, go and play. Yeah, nice job. Whereas the teacher is probably coming from a place of deep concern. It's a new school. She's only been there 4 days and she's got a massive gash on her head. Maybe she was worrying about my reaction and she was kind of guarding the emotions of my daughter. The point is, we should be mindful of all of this going on. So there are external influences on us, but the biggest influence is what's going on in us and how we project it onto other people, particularly our children. So I urge you to get mindful and check in with that. But really, the crux of this is about something that came up with a couple of my clients actually last month. That what I was doing with the food was trying to numb her feelings. So food, comfort food, was a form of anaesthetic. And actually, I was trying to quash her feelings of pain and sadness with food. And I just wonder what you might be quashing your feelings with. Maybe your go-to place is not food. Maybe it's wine. Maybe it's fast cars. Maybe it's spending time around noisy friends who mean that you can't hear or connect with what's really going on for you. But just reflect on this today. Where might you be taking some form of anaesthetic? And I say this because I've got a 1-year coaching program. I have 2 clients that are part way through. and or quite a way through actually, and they've had this turning point recently where they thought they were going backwards, and actually they're not going backwards. The anaesthetic is starting to wear off. They're not numbing their feelings anymore, and all of those old things that are going on, like my comfort eating, were coming back to smack them in the face because they're not there anymore. So they're actually connecting to their feelings. This is so important because our feelings are our guide. You know, our emotions tell us what's going on for us. So if we keep anaesthetising, I said that well, perfect. If we're anaesthetising those things all of the time, we're not going to feel any of that. We're not going to know where we want to go with life. We're not going to have the clarity that we crave. So check in with yourself today. What anaesthetic are you taking? What is it that you are trying not to feel? Because that thing is probably the thing that is an indicator of what you want. So I urge you to go forth and feel it today and just check out what is your main form of anaesthetic. I couldn't even tell you what mine was now because I'm kind of hoping that I don't have them anymore, but I'd be really interested to hear what you think yours is. So if you like this video, please comment below and please subscribe because there will be another one like this next week. Enjoy.